What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another glorious episode of Rec Room Reviews with me, Duquesne, your Brit, in a VR headset. The theme today is going to be Dungeons and Dragons, because I, as most of you will know, am a DM in real life, and to celebrate the fact that soon we're going to be doing an audio-only D&D podcast type thing, a recording with loads of effects, which is going to be made up of our D&D campaigns in real life, I thought I'd come in and we'd look for some D&D rooms and see what people have made, because there's also been an update, and now, as you may have noticed, there's real lighting. Look at this. This is all amazing. I'm really impressed as well. Everything has a lovely soft glow to it, but less about the game, more about Dungeons and Dragons. Let's go room hopping. I am so bloody excited. I've been meaning to get around to this for ages, because I was really hoping to find some more ideas just for our campaigns in real life in Rec Room. And our first room that I've found is D&D Swamp Table. And this is quite nice. Oh, it's the actual trees that are outside. What a lovely detail. We are in the swamp that we're playing the game in. And there's crocodiles. Can we fly? No, of course we can't fly. That would be far too awesome. But wow. Oh, they've even got the dice. Oh yeah, these are actually in the game, aren't they? I forgot. So you could roll them and you get a proper number and everything. How cool is that? That is just the coolest thing. Some guns and stuff over here. Are these the player pieces? We've got crocodiles and we've got some players. That's such a cool idea. So you go there. A crocodile comes out from the deep, lurking in the shadows. It leaps forward. You must roll for your dexterity to dodge the incoming biting teeth. That was my best on the spot. Oh, there's even ghosts. God, it's glitching out a little bit as I walk near that. I think that's just me not quite setting up properly, but hey, they've even got ghosts. And they stay in the air. They should stay in the air. That makes sense. As most of you will know, we score all of the rooms out of 10. And depending on who's here with me, today I'm alone. No one's bothered to join me. So I'll be scoring them alone. As this is a model, not a game. I mean, it is a game, but we score out of 10. If it's a game, a PvP map, then it has to work, has to have enough guns, has to be a good layout. So I've just noticed my shadow down there. It's lovely having a shadow. These lighting updates have made a huge difference. I might revisit some levels that I haven't been to in ages and see how they look now. Anyway, if it's a proper, really pretty level like this, and it's just a big model, then I score it out of 10 as a model. And this one's quite good. It's very simple, but it's a really nice idea. Is there anything else around? I wish I could fly, and then I could just move around a bit better and have a proper look at everything. Why is there a green line there? There's a green line around this. Can I pick this up? I can pick this up! Not everything was frozen. I wonder if that's on purpose. Is there a way down? No, you just break it. I'm breaking your level. But otherwise, this is very nice. I like the idea. I really like the concept of having a full D&D map in here. I wonder if anyone else has done any better. As I haven't seen any others yet, I will give you the default score for all D&D maps to come, because this is pretty good. So I'm going to mark this as a solid 7. Ooh, how dare you, game? I'm recording. There's no one here. Tell me I'm too loud. You'll never silence a Brit. Ooh, this one's got DM written on it in big letters, and that is what I am. So regardless of what this map is, I'm going to hop in. Dungeons and Dragons say? Did that say? I didn't get a good look at the actual title of it. I'm so frivolous. It takes very little to catch my attention. Ta-da! Oh. Follow the path. I shall do that. I hope there's something here to see as I follow the path. It is lovely now it's had the update, though. This is much better, having a soft, hazy glow over everything. Is there something over there? Can I fly? No, I can't fly, so we'll have to at least run. But the path splits off. I don't know which path? Which path? Said Alice. Oh no, if only I know which way I could go. Oh, there's a thing over there. To whatever that is. Nope, I found explosives on the way. Always exciting. And we have arrived. Okay. Oh, I see. This is just a Purist map. Get rid of that. This is just a purist D&D map for playing in the palace of the mind, as it were. Everyone's got their own set of dice, which is quite nice. That's what we do in the real world when we're playing. We each have our own set of die. 2 of us have metal die, and I have plastic die that I'm very proud of. I see. Healing potions. That would deal with your AC. Oh, mage, there's different weapons. These are the things you would pick up and use. So what's the... Oh. Dangerous having bombs around, isn't it? Aren't they gonna... Oh, well, I didn't know they could set each other off. That's quite cool. But isn't that quite dangerous? If you left them all and the explosions went off, all the pieces would go everywhere. And you need a pen? I wonder if pens... Can you draw on these boards with a pen? If you can, then that would be awesome. You could literally just sit here and go draw out a load of maps and then build on top of them. Because if you could sketch them out first, that'd be awesome. Really help me visualize a map before I start adding like models and stuff. Ooh, full of ideas I am. This is a great little idea. It's a shame that it's not the prettiest map in the world. I don't think there's anything else in the room. I'm glancing around just in case. I mean, down there it just said follow the path. You need an arrow at the front that says right or left, because I went the long way round to get here. Shut up, game. Oh, I can be a thief. A thief with a fish. That's not what I want. No, go away, fish. I want the gun. Yahar! See, that's fun. That's fun. There's no one who can tell me that that's not fun. It breaks still. We're not even in a proper match. You think that we could make them stay, like, immortal? Immortal weaponry is something that I would like to have added to this game. So things didn't break if you didn't want them to break. It would also be nice to have a maximum flight speed. We haven't done any flying in this episode, but that's not the point. It'd be great to have Dragon Ball fighting maps, because I've been doing a lot of that in my own time, just shooting people in the air. And as great as it is, when you can fly at silly speeds, it's very difficult to hit people. You want to be able to limit the maximum flight speed. Then you could build D&D maps where you used a whole area, actually, and you just had pieces that you moved around, or you just stood in it. Maybe a playable map would be really awesome, actually. One where you're in it, like you're actually playing it, a bit like the chess pieces in the end of Harry Potter, where you're actually on the map playing the game. But you'd need to be able to hear everybody. I think you can set microphones up to only to allow everyone to hear you, no matter where you are in the map. That would be really interesting, actually. I'm going to have a good think about that. Great idea on this one. Who made it? This Room by Fool's Crown. Thank you very much for your Dungeons and Dragons. Yay! Not Dungeons and Dragons, say. A sprawling park with an amphitheatre, play fields, and a cave. Oh no, that's just the generic. You haven't even changed the name. And I don't know what the last map was. And the other map that we visited just a second ago was by Hyperflash, and that was table D&D Swamp. Yes, very cool. And he made it copyable, which is really nice of him, so we can actually go and, or her, which means that we can go and actually make more adjustments to it ourselves. Right, this room, obviously not as fully fleshed out as the other one, but I can see that you're playing it. You've made all the stuff and the tools, which is awesome. So I'm actually going to give you a 6, just for making something that you can actually play. And you've given me loads of ideas as well, which is superb. To the next room. Ooh, a night of D&D beta. You had me at D&D. The thumbnail didn't have a picture of a board. So it might be one of our walkie-aroundy maps that we imagined. Oh, wow. That's impressive, isn't it? Look at that. I wonder if they've made this. Because I know you can actually share individual items now, a bit like in Little Big Planet. So I don't really need to worry so much about all the stuff. They've made like a whole house to play D&D in? That's insane. I hear music in the background. That can't be good. I can hear the copyright coming through my email as we speak. Downstairs to the basement, I assume. Wow.
Oh hey, not everyone can make it to tonight's quest. I have a good feeling about this one. You guys aren't gonna see what hit you. Oh, almost forgot. This is Jess, my new neighbor. She
hey
just
Jess.
came to check out how we usually do things.
Wait, you mean I can play with you? No, I can't play with you. Don't be ridiculous. For a second I thought they'd programmed in our whole game. That would be mental. Wait, these don't work? You joking? It's just so we can get dressed up? But none of it actually works? You can't grab any of it. Why can't I grab any of it? This would be a really good place to have actual D&D. Prancing Pony Inn. Is that a place? Is this a storyline? Should we risk it? Let's go. Through the tiny door. Part 2 of a map. I wasn't expecting a D&D map to be split into 2, unless this isn't anything to do with it. I'm really hoping that as an inn, I'm thinking like of a tavern, like an inn, that might be on the map. Otherwise, I'll be sad. Learn to play first. Okay. Enter the cave to start. Right, this seems pretty full on and serious, actually. This is like,
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm being shouted at by God. Okay, learn to play. I'm doing it. Begin tutorial.
Hello, traveler, and welcome to the D&D tutorial room.
Yay!
In front of you, you will see the 3 classes that we are using for this campaign.
Rogue, Wizard,
the Rogue,
and Ranger.
The Wizard, and the Ranger.
Well, it's Wizard, isn't it? I don't have any...
To
I mean,
D&D
I'll be a
table
Wizard, no
that is set
problem,
up
because a
with a map
Wizard,
for
an
each of the
actual
combat
Wizard,
zones.
can use
In this
full-on
D&D
every
campaign,
spell
we
in
decide to take the
D&D.
combat, pick up your meeple, place it on a blank square on the game table.
Oh, this is all very complicated,
and
so I
start
might skip
combat.
some of this, but I will explain it to
have
you
the
in a
meeple
second.
placed right when communicating with the other members of your party, so that way you can conquer each battle with efficiency.
Does that
Visit
mean I can
multiple
play now?
times. We would
That
love
was
to
almost
hear
a full
how your campaign
introduction.
went.
I don't
If
know
you
how
did
they're
anything,
going
if you
to
died,
know if
we'd
I've
love
put
to
the
know it
pieces
all.
in the right place.
I guess that's it for me. I will turn you back over to your DM. Have fun, and good luck on your campaign.
Curious I am. I wonder how they've made this work, or if it does work. We will see. Inwards! I'm already liking this room a lot. If it works, then it's going to be... We're at the moment, this is a game. This isn't a model, so this is going to be a difficult one to score. You're up against a lot of very well-made things. And I'm impressed. At the moment, I am a wizard with all of the spells. I'm not like some bloody sorcerer with
Our
only a
adventure
few
begins
spells.
As your group encounters a strange
that's
swamp
my
on the way to
job.
the local town of Grinwald. The swamp had appeared out of nowhere, blocking the path your group would have normally taken into town. The swamp was dark, musty, mysterious. But that didn't stop you from venturing into the unknown
That won't
swamp.
stop me from adventuring into the swamp. Wow. It's really pretty. I desperately need
You
to make
encounter
a thing.
pack of
Oh,
horrid goblins
Oh.
trying to set up camp.
no, horrid goblins. I want to sneak around them. I guess we have a fight. It said in the tutorial we now have to go into a room. How many goblins? So there's 3 goblins. I'm going to get a quick look around while I still can in case it's different. Some tents. And there's a building over there. Right. Let's see how well this goes. I just noticed that the room was called 1F1, which makes for really good coding. So that probably means that there's like a 1F1, 2F1, 2F3, so that you can work out which path and which rooms join to which other rooms. That fills me with confidence. That really does. Oh, we get to float in here. Oh, wait, the feck? Oh, wowzer. Okay. I don't know how or who's programmed this, but I'm in Priest. Where's my staff? I don't get my staff. I suppose I need my buttons. Right. Where are the pieces? Where are the meeples? I need to kill the meeples. I'll just put my one down for starters. Start. Now I have my stuff, but I'm outside the world? No, it was all going so well! No, what happened? I'm back! Oh, thank God, it fixed itself. Okay. So I don't want my staff. Then. Burning hands? I don't understand. Put it through there? She said it was very difficult. You have to kind of put it through... error, try again. Right, okay. Because she said, the voice at the beginning said it would come up, you have to put it like through the floor slightly, and that there's a bit of a knack to it to set off the trigger. Error, try again. What, so I just have to keep trying until I find roughly where I was? That's a whole island of guessing. You could put a marker or a light in, couldn't you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've dropped my character. I dropped my meeple! I dropped my meeple! Okay, looks like I'm a fighter now. Oh, I can't be. I can only be one? I suppose it already knows that I've chosen this. I don't understand! Where are the other bits? Oh, they're in here. Oh, they're not. They're here, but they don't move. I expect they'll move out to position in a second. Oh, I really want to play this. Nope, I can't seem to get it to work. I've got my pieces into position. Oh, he's fallen down again. What? He's fallen through. He was there. I picked him up and I put him there and I cut it all out because I thought it'd be the best thing to do. And now he's fallen back through, so there's no evidence I managed it. But I got on the floor, I moved my camera, and now it's all back to where it was. So, I don't know. This looks really cool, and it looks like there's loads of effort they've put into it. Maybe I could cheat the system. No, if I swap to this, I thought maybe it would swap me to the other character, and then I could grab them and carry on, maybe, but see if maybe those pieces are different. Maybe I just chose a bad piece, but otherwise, this is a superb idea. I wish it worked. I wish that it was really flawlessly coded. I'd love to come back. I'll have to come and try this again another time and see if this is my own fault. They've even got all the cantrips and the spells, which takes a lot of work, really. That's incredible amounts of programming. I don't know how long it would take to make something like this. I really don't. Minus 9 HP of 8. Minus 9 HP of 8. I think I've bugged it up somewhere, but I'm going to give this... Oh, I hesitate. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 as a working, playable map. Because it's not brilliant, because it doesn't function, but I think it does work. This is more on me. So it's 50-50 between them not quite having nailed out all the kinks and me not being a very good player. So I'll come back and give it another go, and maybe I'll up that score, and we'll investigate what the rest of this really interesting campaign might actually be about. So yeah, thank you Clarify VR and whoever it was that I assume your group of mates that put this together. You go over to your friend Jackson's house for a normal game of D&D. What will today's adventure hold? Oh yeah, because it did start in an underground basement, didn't it? Yeah, there's loads of layers to this. Really cool. Right, let's see what the last room's going to look like. Okay, this one had an interesting thumbnail. It had a picture of a dragon on it. I'm not very good at reading titles. I couldn't tell you for the life of me what the title was, and I literally just clicked it. I just glance at pictures and go, I want that one. And we are here in New D&D Game Room by The Doctor. Doctor. Oh my goodness. Wow. I like that. It's really simple, but the art style is quite good. It looks like something from a very chibi Zelda. Oh, got a notification that isn't the game screaming at me. No, sorry. I'm a bit busy at the moment. Well, you can come join me if they want to. I won't stop anyone from joining me, but I'm not inviting people for no reason, because I'm just walking around looking at things. If people want to come and join me, they'll invite themselves. All the rooms I play in are open. Those are smart, aren't they? Look at that. See, we've got a little book. I'm assuming that's a wizard. Rogue, fighter. I think they're just different colours because maybe there's more than one of them that is a rogue. I suppose you've got to bear in mind that you're going to have maybe more than one party member that wants to be the same thing. Do the boats move? The boats don't move. What's the point? In all of my campaigns, we have boat travel and things, and you have to be able to move. This is great, though. Look at all the little details they've done. You can walk through the table, which is something I really appreciate, although it's not quite working. I'm a little bit stuck, because I suppose you can't stand on these things because they're real, but the table isn't real. The lava waterfall! The Tower of Babylon! Oh, there's an actual walkway up here. There's an actual walkway. That's really cool. There's a Goliath, I think, troll, golem, giant. You can never tell in D&D. That's pretty awesome. And then you've got a fire biome. I'm guessing these must be elementals that they've come up with the idea of having these things. So you've got water elemental, fire elemental. I guess there isn't a grass elemental, is there? No, so there can't be one. That's why he's put down the other creatures. What a cool little thing. Simple. A volcano. It's a volcano because there's the bits coming at the top. A brush. I didn't know there were brushes. Are there brushes in D&D? Oh my god, I had no idea. They've added brushes. When I last came in, there were pens. That is amazing. I had no idea. I'm definitely going to have to come in and have some games of D&D with people. Hit me up on Twitter at the VR Sofa if you want to get involved on that, because I'm going to make some maps, and it's going to take a few hours to actually play the games, but good God, that's just the coolest thing. I had no idea. Awesome. These models are superb. I keep looking at them and thinking I'm going to have to come and have a look and see if I can get some inspiration from my own models, because they've made them big, haven't they? See, here's the little one. And then they've scaled them down to keep that detail really tight, which is a really smart idea. And then there's a dragon. I don't know what the dragon's about. I'm assuming maybe that lives in the tower or in the volcano. I assume in the tower, because you'd go all the way around and then up the tower. I would assume. Hard to tell. I'd need to be part of your campaign. I love the way that he's left the roof and the floor, actually, so it's just a wall-less world that goes on forever into the infinite nothing! But that's pretty cool. Anyway, I like this one as well. You've done a really good job at building a whole map that you can actually play on. I would enjoy playing on this map, especially the way that you've put in these little bridges, so you can go from one table to the next without any weird excuses. Though, to be honest, I think your best bet would have been to put in caves, like a door, and then just put a door on the other side, and then you just go, if you stand here, you ping through and come out the other side. Or put gaps between them, and then draw or build like a cave to join together the larger world maps. Ooh, I'm teeming with ideas. Well done. I'm going to have to mark you with... Oh, there's a picture. I very nearly left before I saw this, but that's quite cool. Where's that? This must have been when they were building it, because there's a couple of differences between this dragon and that dragon. It's got the whiskers have changed size, or it might just be the lighting. I think it's because it's this is done in like a normal daylight, and this is done in the orange abyss. I don't even know where this is. Where is that? Oh, it's here. It's here. I see. So it's those. He must have had that further back at one point as well. But then if you put all the models here, you can take a nice picture. That's cool. I suppose you're meant to walk up these? Can you walk up those? Let's have a look. I'm curious. So you'd come along and then you would begin climbing the tree. Ah, that's so cool. That is such a good idea. Yep, definitely. I'm going to have to come into here and have a D&D game with somebody very, very soon. I'm marking this room... Shush! I'm marking this room as an 8. And a solid 8 out of 10 for being very, very clever. And also just being quite pretty. You use paintbrushes. You taught me about paintbrushes. Well, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. This has been a glorious couple of rooms. I'll definitely be back and we'll have to try some more D&D rooms. If you want to get hold of me, as I said before, you can hit me up on Twitter at the VR Sofa. Well, that's about all we have time for this time, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't already, consider becoming a subscriber. I mean, we do all these amazing videos in Skyrim and in hopefully Windlands 2 soon, in Solus and Resident Evil and Blinded and Stifled and Bow to Blood. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on forever into the distance. So thank you very much for joining me. Please hit the like icon, hit the bell icon, because then you won't miss any of those wonderful videos as they come out. And we will see you in the next glorious episode of Dungeons and Dragons Room Hopping in Rec Room.
Goodbye.